This apartment in Messina, Sicily, is Pa's new home. The 18-year-old has been living with the Vinci family since February. Pa's dangerous odyssey through Africa and across the Mediterranean to Italy now seems like a bad dream. He was forced to leave his home in Gambia when he was still a minor. Civil war made his life in the Western African country too dangerous.
It used to be so nice with all the water, the sea, like here in Messina. As children, we'd swim all day long.
Now Caterina Vinci is taking care of Pa. While holding her adopted son, she helps Pa with his schoolwork.
Pa didn't attend school in Gambia, so we really had to start from scratch with English and all the other subjects. At least he had learned some Italian.
The Vinci's 4-year-old is originally from Congo, and they clearly didn't take Pa in as a foster child for financial reasons. The family receives just €400 a month for looking after him, and that only covers the bare essentials.
Pa is our second foster child. Before that, we looked after a Somali for over a year. We try to do everything to make these young people feel like real sons, not like strangers who are guests in our home.
And there are plenty of young refugees in Messina looking for a home. 124 in this reception centre alone. We meet the manager at the gate, as we're not allowed to film inside. Most of the asylum seekers housed here are from West Africa. Many are orphans seeking safety and security here in Italy.
Unfortunately, we can do little to help. The employees in government offices are simply overwhelmed. These young people often have to wait 6 months or a year for their refugee status to be clarified. So we ask young people to be patient and advise them to at least learn some Italian in the meantime.
In Italy, there's increasing discussion about housing these young refugees in private homes. Supporters say that would alleviate overcrowding in the reception centres. But the reality looks very different. Underage refugees have a right to a legal guardian to help them when applying for asylum. But Abdul from Guinea and Mamadou from Senegal must share their legal representation with 50 other youths. There's no one to give them a sense of warmth and security.
I've suffered enough. If I could find a new family here, a new father, mother, brothers and sisters, that'd make me really happy.
Lawyer Carmelo Picciotto says that would save the Italian state money too. Housing a refugee in a reception centre costs 4 times as much per month as placing them in foster homes.
The way underage refugees have been housed has been inadequate. That's why many have moved on to Germany, Norway or Sweden, where they get a better reception and can hope to become integrated.
The Macaris are also hoping for a change in attitude from the Italian authorities. They've been trying to take in a Nigerian refugee, but so far without success. For now, the boy has been transferred to a reception centre in another city.
We want to help but haven't received any reply from the authorities. That's hard to take. A boy is waiting and we can do nothing about it. Everything is ready and waiting. Joseph will sleep here. We'll put a bed in here. This will be his room, right next to his sister's. My daughters are already expecting him.
Here's a picture that should help him feel at home.
The kids can't wait. On weekends, they want to do so much together.
Every day, the Macaris hope the letter will come, telling them that Joseph can live with them.
It can take a lot of patience and commitment before foster parents in Italy can take in a young refugee. It can soon turn into a personal mission, because otherwise visiting all the government offices with all their forms and stamps would prove unbearable.
Young refugees like him could find a new home with families like the Vincis or the Macaris, but complex rules and regulations make it hard for people to help refugees, and not just in Messina.